Abiba once again to the rescue of the Ghanaians. Header down, not working for Ghana's Belin Yeboah. Here is Tracy Chum, goes back to Comfort Yeboah. She's lost possession, the Nigerians take over now. She's struggling and she's lost the ball to Judith Oka, eventually bringing down Judith Oka. It's a free kick, foul committed by Ghana's Comfort Yeboah.
This is a real final showdown.
A final that has the trappings of a rivalry, a trappings of a grudge match, and nobody in the mood to drop their guards.
Not at all. The last time they met at the Kumasi Sports Stadium, it ended 1-1 in the final of the Rafu, but the Ghanaians prevailed, winning on penalties.
Nigeria's free kick is taken and Ghana deals with it. Mukarama fights for the ball, but she's always going to struggle in that aerial tussles with Oladeje and Nancy Akinwa. Here is Mukarama, lovely play from Mukarama. Can she turn a decent cross? It is still Mukarama for Ghana. She's got contention from Oladipo, and Mukarama wins the corner for Ghana. Oladipo is protesting, but assistant referee stands by her decision.
That is the real serious attack that the Ghanaians have launched against the Nigerians. The first corner they have, will they be able to make something out of it?
Mukarama Abdullahi, the star girl of the Ghana team, she
has warmed her way into the hearts of the Ghanaians. They saw her in 2017 when she went for the Under-17 Women's World Cup, but against Ethiopia they thought she wasn't good enough.
Corner taken by Amponsa. There's a chance in the box of the Nigerians, but here the goal away from Ghana. Philomena Yina. Ball is cleared back by Ghana's Comfort Yeboah, only to be collected by Nigeria's Fit Omalina. Omalina's delivery. Comfort Yeboah in a tussle for the ball with Judith Oka. Nigeria number 9 Oka has gone down. Was looking for the foul. Referee insists it should be a throw-in. It's the finals of the Africa Games 2023 Women's Football. Ghana and Nigeria renewing their rivalry once again.
Besides the gold medal that will add to your medal haul, there is also the bragging rights.
Absolutely.
Of who is better. I mean, if you have no stake in this one, you can relax and enjoy a good game of football. But if you do have a stake, I'm sure you'll be sitting on 10 touts.
Every moment, if you are a fan of either of the 2 years, Mukarama, she's been into it nicely by the Nigerian Oladeji. Abiba is chasing for Ghana. She doesn't want to risk and go to her goalkeeper. She sends the ball away. Mefia Nyame loses control, but it's a very bad tackle from the Ghanaian attacker. Referee Geraldine is asking Nyame to calm down. There's a harsh challenge on Nigeria's Blessing Okpe. 5 fouls committed by Ghana, 2 committed by Nigeria. Ghanaians getting very, very aggressive this evening.
That is a surprise, because usually you would find the tables turning and the Nigerians the more aggressive side. But that should tell you the stake. Nana, that should tell you the stake.
Very high stakes here in Cape Coast. Here's Nigeria's Oladipo. Mukarama takes possession for Ghana and finds Tracy Chum. Chum sends one inside. Stopped by Oladipo once again for Nigeria. Throw in for Ghana. Yeboah's throwing. She finds Yeboah. Mukarama has been obstructed. She was waiting for the referee's whistle. Referee not interested. Abna Noma. It's a poor pass from Abna. Nigeria takes over now. Yina, Philomena Yina is trying to weave her way through the Ghanaian midfield. The Ghanaians are finding it difficult to string their passes together.
They need to communicate. They should just take it easy. And understandably, you can see Basigi yelling out instructions to his girls. They need to take it easy and calm down. I mean, there is still more time to go. You can't be playing like that, otherwise you get punished.
Here's Mefia Nyame trying to find her strike partner, but it's a poor touch from Tracy Chum. She just couldn't sort out her feet well. 20 minutes in Cape Coast. African Games Accra 2023 Women's Football Finals. Ghana 0, Nigeria 0.
Who is going to go home with the gold?
Only time will tell. 70 more minutes to go. It could travel into penalty shootout. It could be anybody's game.
But this man in your shorts, Basigi, stands on the threshold of history. The first coach to win gold in 2 different African games, should it go Ghana's way tonight. In 2015, against all odds, he beat Cameroon to win that gold in Congo-Brazzaville.
That was at the senior level with the Black Queens.
With the Black Queens.
There's a poor clearance from Ghana's centre-back, Hannah Nyame. She was under pressure from Nigeria's Judith Uka. So Nigeria have a throw-in inside Ghana's area. Both coaches, Danjuma and Basigi, have carved a niche for themselves as far as women's football coaching on the continent is concerned. They've done remarkably well in the last couple of years. Abiba for Ghana. Here is Mukarama, Abdullahi. Good hold-up play from Mukarama. She still hangs on, but whistle goes in favor of Ghana because there was an earlier foul. Referee overlooked because Ghana had the advantage, but she had to recall because Ghana had lost possession. Hassan Al-Hassan's delivery. Nigeria take over. Blessing Ope. Ball cleared away by Abiba. It's a late tackle on Nigeria's Oladeje. Mefia Nyame was the one who went in with a late tackle.
It tells you how anxious the Ghanaians are to stop the Nigerians. But I think that they need to be careful.
A chance for Nigeria. What a mistake from Ghana's goalkeeper, Afi Amanyaku. She's basically gifted Nigeria the opening goal. What a howler. How did she do that in an epic game like this? Nigeria in the lead against Ghana in Cape Coast. It's Ghana 0, Nigeria 1, and she's got herself to blame. Let's see how it happened. Long ball taken by Nigeria's Oladipo. This was harmless. She handled it, she left it, and Nigeria score the opening goal through Lobet Ede.
You realize that a similar foul was committed, a similar mistake was committed in the game against Uganda in the final group game. I mean, these are the kind of things you do and you get punished for it. And moments ago, we were just talking about the need for them to watch it. They shouldn't be playing around their goal area at all, because you can't do that against a clinical side like Nigeria.
So Lovett scores her first goal in the competition, and it couldn't come at any time than the finals. It's Nigeria up by 1-0 against Ghana. The Falconets in the lead against the Princesses of Ghana. 24 minutes in Cape Coast. Free kick for Nigeria. The Ghanaian goalkeeper will be looking back and asking herself why she gave that away. It was very easy to give away that ball. Now, let's see how the Ghanaians react after gifting Nigeria the opening goal. Judith Ede's header, but this time is not beating Amenyeku. Mukarama goes down from the challenge of Nigeria's Philomena Yina. Free kick for Ghana.
On 2 occasions in this game, Ghana has had to come from behind to win or equalize. In the second game against Tanzania, the Tanzanians took the lead before they came to equalize and score 2-1. And then in the game against Uganda, they had to come from behind to equalize 1-1. So let's see how they do.
You don't always get lucky when you concede. Nigeria were trying to make a move. It was delighting Wasu, but she's stopped by Ghana's defense. Referee, so far 25 minutes, she's been able to stand by authority in the game. Throw in for Nigeria. Alani's throw-in intercepted. Loud noise in the stands. The Ghanaian fans are not giving up. A few of the Nigerian fans have also turned up in Cape Coast to support the Falconets. Miscommunication between Lobet Ede and Judith Oka. Here is Mukarama Abdullahi for Ghana. She's all alone, she wants support. Good run from Ghana's Ophelia Amponsa. She gets a throw-in from the boot of Nigeria's captain, Victoria Alani. Abnano Poku's throw-in cleared away. Another throw-in for Ghana's Black Princesses. Judith Oka, ball cleared away by Captain Alani. Abnanuma Opoku, that's what to find. Al Hassan Nyame is trying to flick one on for Chum, but it's cleared away by Oladipo for Nigeria. Here is Philomena Yena. Ball is cleared back by Ghana's Belinia Boa. Mayfair Nyame not on the same page with Mukarama, as Nigeria's captain won't allow the ball to roll out for a throw-in. Ampunsa finds Mukarama. Can Ghana get an equalizer? Here is Mukarama, and Ghana nearly finding the back of the net, but
Tracy, what a miss.
Unable to score.
What a miss from Tracy Chum.
That was very close for the Ghanaians.
The best chance you could ever have.
Was a good run from Mukarama. Relentless movement. Ghana still chasing the equalizer. Judith Oka up against Ghana's Comfort Yeboah. Nigeria in possession, Blessing Ope. She's looking for options, but it seems Her outstretched arm caught the face of Ghana's Abna Anuma Opoku. That's the earlier build-up. Good run from Mukarama. She did well to control the ball. She was trying to cut back, but Tracy unable to connect it. She did all she could, only to be denied by the woodwork. Good chance, Donna Bergen. Nigeria left off the hook. Not too sure she made the needed contact she really wanted. Ghana's Abnano Mawapoku will be treated as we go for a temporary hold-up. That's the incident. Judith Okpe unintentionally struck the face of the Ghanaian Opoku. There's water break here at the football women's tournament at the ongoing African Games in Accra, Ghana. Nigeria in the lead. Ketsi Lovett Ede, after the Ghanaian goalkeeper Afia Manyaku made a terrible mistake, that the Nigerians took advantage and scored the opening goal. Yusuf Basigi would take the opportunity of the water break to issue out instructions for a possible equalizer before half-time.
Unfortunately, that was a chance gone a-begging, and the Princesses would have to find another strategy or look forward to another opportunity as golden as they had to be able to equalize. You can't be missing such chances when you are already trailing against a side like Nigeria. When it comes to under 20, they are the best on the continent. They have been to the World Cup several times. They've even gone to win medals, and so you can't be doing this. Unfortunately, Tracy has been guilty. All games at this competition, we've seen them miss some glorious chances, but they always somehow redeem themselves and score. So you can't blame them too much. Let's hope that the story will be the same for them this evening.
The Ghanaians will be hoping they equalize, the Nigerians will hoping they double their lead and go on to win the competition. Injury concern for Ghana's central defender Abiba Issa after this collision with Nigeria's striker Judith Oka. Judith is very strong, and Abiba must have been caught by that late challenge from the Nigerian striker. Nigeria, defending champions from the last edition of the African Games in Rabat, Morocco. They won gold coming into this competition as defending champions. They are aiming to rewrite history. Twice runners-up at the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in 2010 and 2014. The Nigerians have an impeccable record both on the global stage and on the continent. Mukarama for Ghana. Tracy has missed again. Comfort Yeboah to take the throw in for Ghana. There's a foul for the Black Princesses. Ghana's Mefia Nyami winning the free kick for the Princesses.
I can see Comfort behind the ball, and she had a chance at the CAF Champions League and she made a goal out of it. Will she be able to do that again in this game?
That Blackwa ladies player has really improved. She's one of the most improved female players on the local scene. She's behind it. I've seen Abiba Issa also showing interest. It very much looks like it's Comfort Yeboah to take it. There's Mukarama. Tracy and the rest in the 18-yard box. A chance, Mukarama heads the ball down, but nobody to the end of it for the Ghanaians. And Mukarama knows that she did all she could. There should have been somebody to connect that one after she nodded the ball down from Yeboah's free kick. Referee Geraldine Conan has halted play. The Nigerian goalkeeper Faith Omalina goes down, and Geraldine Conan is asking for some attention. That's the earlier free kick from Comfort Yeboah onto the head of Mukarama. You're expecting that the Ghanaians to be, around lurking and hoping to connect, but Tracy was missing in action.
They were all there. They were all there, but I think they were caught ball watching. They were hoping the header would have gone in, but that is how come it is said that in the opponent's goal area, you are 110% alert.
35 minutes in Cape Coast. Nigeria lead Ghana 1-0 in the women's tournament at the Africa Games 2023. Nigeria's Faith Omalina gets up on her feet. She's been encouraged by her captain Victoria Alani to get on her feet to push the team forward. Olade just throwing. Mefia Nyame flicks it back. Abiba Isa clears it back for Ghana. Anuma Opoku trying to string the passes together with Amponsa. Mukarama loses possession. Here is the goal scorer for Nigeria, Lovett Ede. She was trying to squeeze one through four in Wasso, but she loses possession, no foul. Nancy Okinwa is getting very physical at this point. Ghana gets the foul, but Nigeria's Philomena Yena is complaining she stayed down. Referee's calling for the Nigerian medical team to attend to her. Very physical contest. So the Nigerian number 10 Philomena Yena is limping off. At the moment, Nigeria would play with a numerical disadvantage, at least for now, before she returns after this free kick is taken. As Ghana's Hassan Al Hassan to take. Hassana sends one into the Nigerian 18-yard box. It's headed back in Wasu. Cleared away by Yena. This time, Nigeria will get the advantage, and the decision goes against Ghana. Basigi has barely taken a seat in this evening's game.
How do you stay calm? How do you take your seats when your side is trailing and your mission to win gold on home soil seems to be in jeopardy?
The host can win under severe threat as we approach halftime. It's 38 minutes. Nigeria lead Ghana 1-0 in Cape Coast. Here is Ophelia Mponsa for Ghana. Nigeria take possession. Blessing Okpe. Comfort Yeboah heads it down, but it's straight to Lovett Ede. She sends one, it's tricky, but this time Afi Amenyaku would not be beaten. She's alert this time. The build-up from the Ghanaians at the back seems to be too casual, giving up possession to Nigeria so easily. Here is Mefia Nyame. Good play from the Ghanaian number 18, but the ball had already rolled over the line. It's a throw-in against Mefia Nyame. She's got no business protesting. He had already gone outside the line.
It's interesting how players would always want to take advantage of such. I mean, it was clearly over the line, but she thought she had played it backing, and so she wanted to go run with it, but the assistant referee was right there on the spot, and she made a right call.
Nigeria stringing passes together. Chioma Olise trying to put one through for Blessing Okpe. Good defensive play from Ghana's Hannah Nyame. She had to be on guard, Hannah Nyame. She gets a high five from Opoku. Is offside against Nigeria's goal scorer Lovett Ede. It's 40 minutes, 5 more minutes before the break. Ghana 0, Nigeria 1. That's the earlier pass from Nigeria's captain Alani to Okpe that resulted in the offside decision. Hannah Nyame sends a long one in. Mukarama is a target. She's been beaten to it by Oladipo. The last time the two teams competed for a trophy, the game had to be decided on a penalty shootout. Ghana eventually emerged winners 3-1 after they failed to cancel each other during regulation time. 5 minutes before the break, Nigeria hanging on to the lead. Here is Okpe. Back to Alani. Here's Yina. Okpe unable to control. Ghana gets the advantage. Abnanu Opoku winning the throw-in for Ghana. Yeboah to her namesake, Comfort Yeboah. The foul against Nigeria. Referee says the ball was rolling. It has to be stable before the free kick is taken. Comfort Yeboah to take. Ghana have 4 minutes to get back into the game. There's a chance, but the ball goes out for a goal kick. Ophelia Mponsa was lurking, but failed to make the needed contact. Here is Mefia Nyame, not on the same page with Amponsa. Ball goes out for a goal kick. They seem to be in a hurry to get things done. The Ghana front three, Nyame, Mukarama, and then Amponsa.
You can't blame them. You can't blame them. Even though Ghana is ahead in terms of possession, they seem not to have been able to unlock the Nigerian defense. And so they trail, but you can't blame them when they are in a hurry to score because they are trailing 1-0.
Hannah Nyame, clever defensive play. Here comes Anuma Opoku. She gives the ball away. Here is Nigeria's goal scorer, Lovett Ede. She goes down from the challenge of Abna Anuma Opoku.
She made a clean clearance. She threw herself in the way. She threw herself in the way.
No questions about that. Opoku made a clean clearance. Or the Nigerian lady, Lovett Ede, who rather got into her way, and she's yellow carded. She gets a yellow card, the Nigerian goal scorer. Love it, Ede. 1 minute away from the break. Nigeria hanging on to Lovett Ede's opening goal from that howler from the Ghana goalkeeper Afia Menyaku, one that she want to hurriedly forget as Ghana chase the equalizer. It's Nigeria who are attacking now. Alani's throwing, ball allowed to travel outside by Hassan Al Hassan for a goal kick to Ghana. Poor pass from Anuma Opoku. Nigeria have possession. Here is Lovett Ede, the goal scorer. She sends one, but it's disappointing and it's a goal kick. We're doing 3 additional minutes, 45 minutes up already in Cape Coast. It's Ghana 0, Nigeria 1.
Maybe they have seen that Afi has not been able to make first grabs of her ball, and so now they would want to try from all angles. And so that is how come you see her there trying to try the long shots.
Oladeji to take the throw in for Nigeria. Here is Iwasu. They are aiming at Judith Oka, but ball rolls outside under the guidance of Comfort Yeboah. Yeboah is struggling to get her passes right. She's beaten to the ball by Iwasu. The Nigerians racing forward. Lovett Ede, the goal scorer. She was trying to put one through for Blessing Ope, but ball goes outside. She's on a yellow card, and she's the scorer of the Nigerian goal.
What's a record this evening?
Poor control from Ghana's Ophelia Ponsan, giving Nigeria possession. Here is Iwasu Ede. Oladipo to Oladeji, back to Oladipo. Goes back to Nancy Okinwa. Nancy Okinwa's ball found Yena, who is able to find the captain Alani. Nigeria's Ope is in control now. They look comfortable at the stage, Nigeria.
And it seems the Ghanaians are allowing them to play all the balls.
Lovett Ede, that's brilliant defending from Habiba, but Nigeria can score a second and onto the side post. Delight Iwasu missing from close range. Nigeria still putting pressure on Ghana. This time, Yeboah gets the ball away. Throwing for Ghana.
I was just about saying that, the Ghanaians are playing as if they are rather leading, and the Nigerians are chasing them for the equalizer. At this moment, they should be the ones harassing the Nigerians and not the other way around. What is the point in having better possession when you don't make good use of it?
Nigeria leading Ghana with a few seconds into stoppage time to wrap up the first half here in Cape Coast. 13th African Games, Accra 2023. Nigeria leading Ghana 1. Comfort Yeboah's free kick. Nigeria desperately trying to prevent the throw-in, but Ghana gets the throw-in. Abna Anuma Opoku in a hurry to take. Kicks one in. The Nigerians will always use their height to advantage. Here is Ghana's Abiba Isa. Abiba sends one in looking for Mefia Nyame. It's too much for Mefia. It's a goal kick. And that's the whistle to wrap up the first half here in Cape Coast. Africa Games Accra 2023 Women's Football Edition. Finals between two West African rivals who have brought their rivalry alive in Cape Coast once again. Nigeria taking the lead through Lovett Ede after the Ghanaian goalkeeper Afi Amenyaku made a mess of a very harmless ball as the Nigerians head into the break, leading Ghana 1-0. An entertaining, very competitive, and a very, very physically intensive first half between the two West African rivals.
Is there a dull moment in any competition involving Ghana and Nigeria? And I think that's this evening. The crowd, the atmosphere, the competition, the intensity of the game sums it up all.
Lively atmosphere, packed to capacity crowd in Cape Coast. Ghana lead possession at 52, Nigeria on 48. The Nigerians have had 6 total attempts with 4 attempts on target. Ghana have the only corner kick of the evening, but at halftime, it's Ghana 0, Nigeria 1. So 2 countries, all of them rated very high globally and continentally in women's football, have an opportunity to stake a claim again, and Ghana hoping to make it host and win, but Nigeria had other ideas coming into the first half. Both teams successfully and smoothly negotiating their way through from the group stages. It was Nigeria who won the toss. Ghana kicked off. Initially, the game began with some very physical battles, and like you said, you just can't take that away. Initial free kick that fell to Nigeria, and that was the first attempt at goal, interestingly, by the goal scorer, Lovett Ede.
She has been a tormentor in the defense of Ghana. All the dangerous balls that have come the way of Nigeria has been orchestrated by her. Either she has a hand in it, or she would be the chief orchestrator.
That's the free kick earlier from Tracy Chum. She struggled to really find her feet in this evening's game. Nigeria and Ghana, very physical contest.
I mean, time passed, Nana. That's the goal.
That's the incident that resulted in the goal.
That was it.
Poor decision from the goalkeeper.
If she was not sure, she could just have parried it too.
I think it was an easy catch for her. It was something
how did it slip?
She was in a haste to take it and grab it, and Lovett Ede was right there to punish her. You don't make mistakes like this at the top level like this.
No.
And when the Nigerians got the first goal, the Ghanaians tried to equalize. Mukarama did all she could with a brilliant cutback. Tracy Chum should be scoring, but she was denied by the woodwork.
I mean, she was in a haste to tap the ball in, because all she needed was that simple tap and direction.
And here was one of those physical battles. Abiba Issa was caught by the Nigerian Blessing Okpe, and here Mukarama connecting to Comfort Yeboah's free kick, but there was nobody to, have the final touch. Nyame was there. There was also Ophelia and Ponsa, but none of them could make it count. Ede was gifted with another chance, but this time Amenyaku was there to save the situation for Ghana.
Ede has been a thorn in the flesh of the Ghanaians. I mean, this evening they would have to find a way of dealing with her if they need to stop the Nigerians. It
could have been 2, but Nigeria's delight in Wasu was denied by the side post. This was also poor defending from the Ghanaians. They nearly handed the Nigerians a goal on the silver platter.
But Ameneko did well to get it off the line. Just before it went off the line, she did well. At least give her the credit for this one.
Half-time in Cape Coast. Nigeria leading Ghana 1-0.
Not the scoreline the home fans would have wanted.
not dark, it's bright. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines brighter.
We have enough. A life of plenty for every child. We've had enough all along. There's enough choice for every child. Enough nutritious food, produced responsibly and sustainably, so children can thrive everywhere. Let's come together and stand with children to say we've had enough. Enough.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With a new and improved taste. It's delicious and refreshing. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You need to try it first.
This advert is FDA approved.
Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play. You like no other. You are special like Indomie. It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. It's me like no other. I can sing. I can dance. You like no other.
As well as their own unique talents and abilities.
I can cook. I can paint. You like no other. Indomie. You like no other.
So every day, in whatever you do, remember you are special in your own way, like no other.
Thank you, Mom, for letting me know I'm special and for making me my special Indomie. Thank you, Mommy. I love my Indomie.
This advert is FDA approved.
Black, it's not dark, it's bright. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines brighter.
Every child is so unique. You like no other. Outstanding in every way. It's me like no other. So anytime you walk and play. You like no other. You are special like Indomie. It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
Light Isaac Mosu is replaced by player number 3, Victoria Isoko. And another substitution, player number 6 for Nigeria, Lovett Deku Ebe, is replaced by player number 7, Christian Ekechukwu.
She's one of the brightest spots in this Black Princesses team. She was very instrumental in their qualification to the World Cup to be staged in Colombia later in the year. She seems to be struggling to find her feet in this evening's game, Mefia Nyami.
The Nigerian goalkeeper,
she's been
Omilana,
time
has, yes. So that will be the second yellow card to the Nigerians this evening. The first one was shown Ede, Loveth Ede, moments after she had scored the goal.
Good interception from Nigeria's Nancy Okinwa. Mefia Nyame was showing great desire, but the Nigerian centre-back had to react in the best way possible, and she scored full marks from that one. Hannah Nyame is giving away possession. Here is Blessing Okpe. Comfort your boy, guides the ball out. Ophelia Mponsa to Al Hassan. Your boy is trying hard to keep the ball in. It's been headed out by Shukurat Oladipo. Another clearance from Oladipo. Ezekiel. The second time in a Nigerian is having an outstretched arm in the face of a Ghanaian. It happened in the first half and it's happened to Abiba Issa in the second half. Your boss delivery deep into Nigeria's area. Able to defend well. Hana Nyame under pressure. That's lovely play from Abna Anuma Opoku. Mefia was trying to put one through for Mukarama. Ball is cleared by Nancy Okinwa. Good play for Mukarama. She wins the free kick for Ghana. The Azakis ladies forward. Wants to take matters up in her own arms. It's becoming difficult for Ghana to find an opening. There's another chance. It's a free kick. Ghana has committed 10 fouls. Nigeria 16.
That is some statistics.
It really is.
But with this goal, with this free kick, will the Ghanaians be able to make something out of it? In a very dangerous area. But would they be able to make something out of it?
Who takes it? Tracy Chum. Tracy kills one in. It's cleared away by Oladipo. It falls back to Tracy. She wins the throw-in. Head away by Okinwa. Cleared away by Alani.
Anywhere will do.
Mefia Nyame with a cross in. It took a deflection and the Nigerians desperately trying to prevent a corner, but Ghana have the advantage.
The Ghanaians need to sustain the pressure. By all means, somebody will commit a foul and they will get a goal.
Another corner for Ghana.
They need to keep up the pressure. Because they've gone past the 60th minute mark. If there is any time for them to get the equalizer, this should be the time.
Corner taken. Ophelia Mponsa unable to connect.
It will be a throw-in for the Nigerians in their own half.
Nigeria have to deal with the fitness concerns of their dependable centre-back, Shukurat Oladipo. She's down and already the stretcher is on the field to take her away. She's been very strong in the Nigerian defense. She's been the tower there, the woman to beat. She goes off through injury. Yusuf Basigi yet to ring any changes to his starting lineup. Nigeria have already come up with 2 substitutions as they lead the Ghanaians 1-0 at 65 minutes in Cape Coast. Ezekiel. Yaboa wins the throw-in for Ghana. It's a goal kick. Nothing productive from Ghana's attempt to get into the Nigerian area. Poor delivery from Nigeria's Oladeji. Ghana failed to take advantage. Chiamaka finds Blessing Okpe, but the good defending from Ghana's Hannah Nyame. Nigeria's captain, Victoria Alani, she's been quiet in the second half. She was very active and lively in the first half. She was very offensive, joining the attack in most of occasions, but she's been laid back in the second half. Here is Mukarama. Ball is cleared away by Nancy Okinwa. Habiba Isa gets it away. Philomena Yina loses possession. Here is Anoma Opoku. Chance for Nigeria, Ezekiel, but that's good defensive play from Comfort Yeboah.
Good clearance to save the sticky situation. It looks like the Ghanaians have slowed down again.
The tempo of the game has slowed from the Ghanaian perspective. The fans have kept quiet. Nothing seems to be driving the Ghanaians forward anymore. Nigeria keeping it very tight at the back as well, and they'll get a free kick. It's a good call. Foul committed by Ghana's Hassan Al Hassan on Nigeria's Okpe. The tackle from behind on Blessing Okpe by Al Hassan. Alani is doing the chasing, but ball is cleared away by Abnanu Opoku. She's been excellent in the second half, Abnanu Opoku.
The time is ticking away, and already 68 minutes gone in the second half.
Clock is fast ticking against the wishes of the Ghanaians, but the Nigerians will be hoping it goes faster and faster so they are able to make history by defending the title they won in Rabat in 2019. Nigeria with a throw. Here comes Captain Victoria Alani. It's a corner. And Ghana have a player down. Looks like it's Mefia Nyame. Referee calls for attention for the Ghanaian attacker. That's Hannah Nyame, the other Nyame on the Ghana side. Issuing out instructions as how the defensive line must defend this corner kick.
Referee Conan not giving any chance for time wasting, so she instructs the medical team to get Mefia off the pitch to the sideline to give her the medical attention she needs.
And it's a perfect decision she could take. Corner taken. Blessing Okpe again. Shot blocked by Ghana's Yeboah. And here's Philomena Yina. Allows the ball to roll over. Throwing Nigeria. It's 70 minutes at the Accra 2023 Africa Games, the 13th edition. Nigeria leading Ghana 1-0 in the women's football finals. Blessing Okpe. Probing for the second. Here is Okpe for Nigeria. Ball forced to Chioma Olise with a drive, but it goes up and high for a goal kick advantage, Ghana.
Such unproductive play in your own area. I mean, such things could end up being costly. They consider throwing.
Throwing to be taken by Semilori Oladeji. She wants to go for the short one. She does. Oka's ball controlled wall again, but the efforts coming from Nigeria's Oladeji goes out for a goal kick. Oladeji. Philomena Yina. Oladeji.
I haven't seen much of Ophelia Mponsa in this game.
She's been quiet.
I haven't seen much of her at all.
Yina. The Nigerians I delight to watch at this point, stringing their passes together in confidence and drawing rings around the Ghanaians, letting them chase in shadows. Ball is cleared away eventually by Nyame. Lovely touch from Yina.
At this point, they are in the lead, and so they can afford to do anything. The Ghanaians have not really threatened them in the second half, especially after the first 15 minutes. And Coach Yusuf Basigi is unamused. He's unamused and just yelling out instructions to his charges. I mean, you can't blame him. You can't play such a game when you are trailing. You are not in the lead. You have the urgency to equalize, and you can't be wasting the opportunities that come your way like that. They're just losing out all the 50-50 balls.
Nigeria taking the game to the Ghanaians, even in the lead. Tough night for Yusuf Basigi and his girls. Oladeji to take the throw in for Nigeria. Flicked back by Yeboah to her goalkeeper, Afi Amenyeku. Ball is cleared away by Nancy Okinwa. She saw the threat from Mefia Nyame. Mefia is trying to find Mukarama Abdullahi. Mukarama turns around her marker, but it's the Nigerian captain, Victoria Alani, who retrieves possession and clears the danger. Opoku heads the ball down straight to an opponent. Here's Philomena Yina. Here's Chiamaka. But Ghana take possession through Belin Yeboah. Here is Al Hassan. Now Mefia Nyame, lovely dribble from Mefia Nyame, operating on the left hand side. She's looking for options. She seems to be left all alone, and Ghana gets a throw in.
She had support, but she failed to release the ball on time. You can't be dribbling everybody, including yourself. When you get a chance, just release the ball so that you run into space to get probably another pass or reconnect. You can't do everything by yourself.
Another water break in the final one before the game comes to an end. 15 minutes more for Ghana to redeem themselves It's the Africa Games Accra 2023, the 13th edition, Women's Football Finals. The Black Princesses of Ghana nil the Falconers of Nigeria. 1 goal scored by Nigeria's Lovett Ede in the first half after Ghana's goalkeeper Afia Menyaku made a horrible mistake.
I hope she's able to forgive herself. So far, she hasn't shown that she's been affected by what's happened. As the captain of the team, she needs to stay strong. She needs to show resilience and encourage her teammates to get the job done. Because after all, it's already happened. You can't undo what has already happened. But we haven't seen the desire from the Ghanaians to equalize and possibly take the lead.
They need a great deal of mental fortitude and a can-do spirit to get back into this game, because the Nigerians are in no mood to drop their guard. They have 15 minutes away from now to be champions once again.
They'll be hoping that time will take away faster than it is right now. The Ghanaians, on the other hand, will be hoping that their efforts will yield the results they desire, possibly pushing this game into extra time.
But you are thinking why Basigi up until this point hasn't made any substitutions to the Ghanaian team, as the Nigerians have already come up with a couple of substitutions. Here is Mukarama Abdullahi for Ghana. There she finds Comfort Yeboah. Yeboah wants to shoot. Her effort is blocked, but she stays down. A chance for Ghana. Can Ghana equalize? And that's the equalizer. Ghana have equalized.
And who? Tracy Chum.
The Black Princesses are back in it. It is Tracy Chum who puts the Ghanaians on level pegging. It's Ghana 1, Nigeria 1.
A perfect time to get equalizer and push the game possibly into extra time if you do not get a second goal within the regulation 90 minutes. But it is a sweet performance from the Ghanaians.
They huffed and puffed, they searched for it, they never gave up. I told you about the mental fortitude they needed and the can-do spirit. And when they needed it most, Tracy Chum steps up and she makes it count. Ghana 1, Nigeria 1. Look at the build-up to the goal. She took it one time without a touch. Brilliant finish. This is a quality finish from a player who really didn't live up to it in the second half. But when it matters most, she's made it count. Tracy puts Ghana up on level pegging.
I think give the credit to Berlin. Berlin did well in ensuring that she got the ball to Tracy at the right time. The whole focus was on the left, and then she decided that it was good time to switch play, and she did.
Ghana, when I was about to talk about substitutions, Ghana comes up with a substitution. Success. Amia is coming in for Ophelia Mponsa. You spoke about the fact that Ophelia really has not lighted up the game like she should, and she's making way for Amia.
I think the Nigerians know the threat Ophelia posed, so they played her out, but she didn't also do herself good because she wasn't fighting for the 50-50 balls. Perhaps a good time to get her out to take some rest, and Amia to strengthen the midfield, because the midfield hasn't been that strong, and that is where the Nigerians have operated from.
Amia, another product of the famous Azakes ladies. 79 minutes, and the fans have found their voices once again. The stadium is buzzing with excitement and expectations as well.
I mean, if that was against Abunanuma Opoku,
was
and it happened on the blind side of the referee. If the noise and the edging on at the stadium right now played a role in getting a goal, this probably would be the winning point for Ghana. But unfortunately, it can only encourage and motivate you. It really plays no role so far as getting the ball into the net is concerned.
80 minutes. Ghana, Nigeria scoring it off in the finals of the 13th African Games Women Football Competition is 1-1, and we're in the last 10 minutes. It could be anybody's game.
Anybody's going. And just when you think that the game is going one way, it's ending in somebody's favor. Trust the other person or the other side to make that difference. The stadium is really, really alive.
Game on now, final 10 minutes. Can Ghana make it count from this stage? Here is captain for Nigeria, Alani. The fans have amplified the noise in the stadium, but Nigeria will go on the offensive. Judith Oka. She goes down, no foul. Oh, brilliant defensive work from Anuma Opoku. Header down by Oladipo. Here is Okuchuku with a cutback. Abiba Issa cleverly allows goalkeeper Afia Menyeku to grab.
Game on, Nana. Game on.
Now Mukarama is doing the chasing, but goalkeeper Omalina is out for the ball. Here's Nigeria's Blessing Okpe. She finds Akinwa. Captain Victoria Alani surges forward. She finds Okuchuku. She sends a cross in, and Comfort Yeboah knew exactly what was around her. Great presence of mind from the Ghanaian right back.
The bravery with which they are now facing the Nigerians. Time passed, probably they would have. There is another change. There is another change.
Ghana coming up with another substitution. Faisal Rashid is coming in for Abna Anuma Opoku.
Anuma has received too many knocks. Perhaps time to take a rest.
Nigeria seem to be under the pressure now, but they are getting themselves away. Here is Oladeje. She finds Yena. Okuchuku and her captain Victoria Alani not on the same page.
The Nigerians giving the Ghanaians no inch at all. The Nigerians trying to regroup in their defense. A throw-in for Ghana effected by Comfort Yeboah.
Here is Yeboah for Ghana. The Ghanaians are beginning to believe it's possible from this point. Faisal Rashid's throwing. Mefia Nyame for Ghana. Faisal Rashid swings in across. Away by Nigeria's Oladeje. Here is Yeboah for Ghana. Left-footed drive, not beating Nigeria's Omalina.
Not punchy and powerful enough. Hot enough to beat the goalkeeper.
(1-1), 5 minutes to go. Ghana 1, Nigeria 1.
This is a real fight for gold.
It is a real fight for gold.
Gold doesn't come cheap. And so you need to go through it, the hustle to be able to get it.
No problem for Ghana's goalie. Afia Menyeku should be delighted at least. Her mistake didn't send Ghana to the losing end. There is an equalizer and a chance to win it. Amia Mayfia Nyame. Mukarama is doing the chasing. Oladipo is there. And the Nigerian centre back. A huge and giving Mukarama very tough time.
But she wins the corner kick.
Mukarama wins the corner.
Is this going to be the winning goal?
Corner taken. Goalkeeper Omalina gets it away. Here is Comfort Yeboah for Ghana. Throw in for Ghana. Coach Christopher Denjuma trying to organize his girls to be defensively alert as Ghana keep piling the pressure. That's foot up. It should be a foul against Nigeria. Ezekiel. It's a good call from referee Geraldine Konan. Cross. Mukarama right to the header. There's an appeal for a handball. Referee is not showing any interest. It is still Mukarama. Goalkeeper finally grabs it. Ghana appealed for a handball, but referee didn't show any interest. Nigeria's goalkeeper.
Close shave and a breather for the Nigerians.
Mukarama was trying to weave her way through, but Nigeria keeping it tight at the back, eventually relying on their goalkeeper to rescue the situation, but she's ended up going down. It's a temporary hold up. We're into the final 2 minutes. Tense moments in Cape Coast.
Will this final 2 minutes yield any productive results for either side? Or we are going to get an extra time? The first time this African games will be thrown into extra time, should it go beyond the 90 minutes.
The Ghanaian fans in chanting mood. Very, very positive about the outcome of this game. Nigeria's goalkeeper is still not fine fit. Omalina still at the receiving end of the Nigerian medical team, and she's asking to be substituted. Not looking good for the Nigerian shot-stopper. Referee Geraldine Konan will take the opportunity to gulp down some water. And she's weeping, she's crying, and it's pathetic. 6 additional minutes. crucial moments for the two teams. Cape Coast have come alive, and the fans expect the home side to clinch the ultimate, but the Nigerians are in no mood to relent.
Does the change of a goalkeeper at such a crucial point in a game have any impact?
It does sometimes, especially if the incoming goalkeeper is good on penalties and the game travels into the shootout. It could be to the advantage, but you're also thinking at this point everybody has reached a certain level, and if she comes in and she's not warmed up properly, that could be her undoing. But it could be anybody's game.
I mean, that happens when that change is a tactical change from the bench, but as you can see, it is
an injury for substitution.
Omilana who is asking that she be changed. And the Mexican wave is on display at the Cape Coast Stadium. The fans are obviously enjoying themselves. Does it add to the pressure on Ghana to win, or is it going to motivate them to go all out and make use of the added time to secure the gold?
Well, we wait to see. We're already into 1 minute of additional time, but it's not going to count because all that 1 minute was used in treating the Nigerian goalkeeper, who has eventually been asked to go out. So Nigeria makes the change. Andalin Ingbechi comes in for Faith Omalina. Ingbechi is in, Omalina is out. What has triggered
She
this
looks a bit
excitement
tensed.
What has triggered this excitement among the Ghanaian fans? They don't seem to stop at their chant. Here is Nigeria. Blessing Okpe, lovely dribble. She goes down, referee says get up, no foul. Ameya. Tracy Chum looking for Mukarama. Shukurat Oladipo. Mukarama stays strong and beats Shukurat to it, but the Nigerian centre back is so strong. She gets the ball back from Mukarama. Throwing for the Princesses. Yaboa. Mukarama. She wanted a foul. Assistant referee was right there. Turned a blind eye. Another throw-in for the Princesses.
While we're going up, they said some number of throw-ins resulted in a corner kick, a number of corner kick resulted
Chance
in
for Ghana. Can they get the opening goal onto the roof of the net? That should have been the goal to wrap up the game. Looked like an open net for Ghana. That was a big chance.
From Berlin. Berlinyako.
Ghana having a big opportunity.
Chinyere is yet to settle in, having come on from Omalina.
There's a foul and a yellow card for Nigeria's centre back Nancy Okinwa. Nancy Chidera Okinwa gets into the books of referee Gerardine Conan. Lovely little flick from Ghana's midfielder. Berlin.
That was a double.
Was the one who was fouled. Ideally, the 6 minutes of additional time should be up now, but because the Nigerian goalkeeper Omalina wasted some time before she was substituted, that's all going to be factored in as Ghana gets a free kick. Yeboah's ball in, headed away by Nigeria's Okinwa. It's over. No winner after 90 minutes and stoppage time. It's 1-1 at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The finals of the women's football competition at the 13th Africa Games. Ghana scoring in the second half after Nigeria taking the lead through Lobet Ede. He had to take Tracy Chum's brilliant finish to get the Ghanaians back into the game. We have a game on our hands. It's extra time, full time here in Cape Coast. Ghana won, Nigeria won. What a game we've had.
An interesting game it has been. And so for the first time in the history of the women's football at African Games, there is going to be an extra time.
Yeah.
In 2015, when Ghana won gold, courtesy the Black Queens, a last-minute penalty converted by Portia Boache ended the contest. Unfortunately, there is no such last-minute goal for Ghana this evening, and so they would have to prepare to go into extra time.
Extra time will be starting in the next 5 minutes. Nigeria and Ghana on level before extra time. The Ghanaians have been cited as one team that plays under a lot of jitters and pressure and make a lot of mistakes when they play in front of massive crowds like this. It's happened a couple of times to their female national teams, from the Black Queens to this point with the Black Princesses. They've got to find a solution to that. So the two captains will go for the toss again. Alani and Amenyeku. So we are good to go for the second phase of the game. That's the extra time. When Ghana and Nigeria met at the WAFU B finals, the game had to be decided on penalties. It's going to be same here once again. That was the maiden under 20 WAFU B tournament. Was held in June last year. Ghana beat the Nigerians, and here the goal. Probably they want to finish it before full time of extra time. Here is Judith Oka. Chance for Ghana. Mefia Nyame. Flag goes up. It's offside against Mefia Nyame. Good play from Nigeria's Okuchukwu. She sends the cross in. Ghana nearly conceding the second goal. Miscommunication between Ghana's Abiba Isa and her goalkeeper Afia Menyaku. They collided, and it's the goalkeeper who has come up worse. Okuchukwu's ball looked harmless. Goalkeeper not communicating with her defender. They came together. Goalkeeper stays down. Would need some attention from the Ghanaian medical team, who are already on the pitch to take her over. Abiba Isa have also gone down, but she quickly gets up on her feet. That's the Ghana Supporters Union, leaving nothing to chance. Optimistic about the chances of the Ghanaians. The Ghanaian goalkeeper Afia Menyaku is still being treated on the pitch. Extra time of the Africa Games Women's Football Finals. Ghana began the competition drawing 1-1 with Uganda, beating Tanzania 2-1, and beating Ethiopia 1-0. That's the road to the semis. 1-1 against Uganda, 2-1 against Tanzania, 1-0 against Ethiopia, and then they beat Senegal by 3-1, a game that Tracy Chum scored and also scored in today's game. Nigeria's captain Victoria Alani's delivery away by Ghana's Amia. Alani takes one back in, away by Abiba. Ball eventually cleared away by Tracy Chum, Ghana's goal scorer. Here is Amia. Oladipo doesn't want to take the chances with Mukaram. Ghani's delivery. No problem. Now Mukarama. Lovely play from Mukarama. Can Ghana get a second? How did she miss from that angle? It is to the Ghanaians. Amia sends one in. Goalkeeper Faith Omalina grabs it. Faiza Rashid. Big chance. Good defending from Comfort Yeboah, and she was heckled and she's come off injured in the end.
Ezekiel the Lone Ranger against 3 Ghanaians, but would not give up, and so she had to do what she had to do to ensure that she at least got to the ball.
So referee Conan Gerardine is asking that Comfort Yeboah be taken off the pitch.
She's not in the mood to entertain any time wasting anything. I mean, whether legal or illegal, that is going to waste time. The game is already in extra time, and so she would want, if she can, to finish it within the stipulated time.
Sure. Amenyeku's ball in. Headed out by Judith Uka. Abiba Issa has been asked to relax as the Nigerians come up with another substitution. This time it is Nancy Okinwa who the Nigerians will be taking off. It's a like-for-like substitution. Brought in another centre back. Okinwa had a decent first half, but she struggled in the second half. She's already on a yellow. Chance for Ghana. Here is Mukarama.
That is a brilliant turn.
Ghana in the lead in extra time. It is Mukarama Abdullahi. She's shot Ghana in the lead from a goal down. The Black Princesses are within a touching distance of the gold medal. It's 98 minutes. Extra time football. The Black Princesses are on course for a host and win of the Africa Games 2023 Women's Football Edition. It's Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
How they always want to come back. I think their incredible story at this competition has been one of great comebacks. We saw them against, I mean, you can't beat Mukarama when she has the ball on her best right foot. She turned lovingly.
You know what? You want to give some credit to Mefia Nyame, the presence of mind, the composure to flick the ball to the path of Mukarama. But Mukarama is always going to be Ghana's star girl. The precision, the calmness, and the connection, top class. Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
No wonder she was the celebration, the toast of Ghana when they went to the World Cup, in the Under 17 World Cup in 2017. I think that she's rediscovered herself, and gradually she's proving why she's among the top scorers in the world when it comes to youth football.
Ghana leading Nigeria 2-1. It's 100 minutes of football in Cape Coast.
But the Ghanaians better be wary and not play any dangerous games in their goal area, because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And the Nigerians also have great comeback stories. They would want to penalize you and punish you, and so they'll come harassing you. So this will be no time for you at all to play any games within your goal area.
Nigeria pushing for the equalizer, but the Ghanaians desperately defending. Mukarama, the goal scorer, she's up against Philomena Yina. Oladipo's clearance. The Nigerians are believing they can come back. Here is Okuchuku down the right side, sends a cross, and Nigeria coming close. Abiba, great header away, good defending from the Ghanaian centre back. Abiba is out. She's been incredible in central defense for the Ghanaians.
And to think that she's fasting.
The cutback from Okuchuku nearly met with the connection of Nigeria's striker Judith Oka, only for Ghana's Abiba Issa to step up.
This time they've learned their lesson. So when they saw Amenyeku beating, they made sure that they fell back to recover. And I think she did a great job ensuring that the ball did not enter the net.
The Black Princesses on the verge of making history. After going down by a goal in the first half, they discovered their fighting spirits and the lead. Their rivals, Nigeria, by 2-1. They don't even want the game to travel into penalty shootout like it did in the inaugural Wafu B Championship last year in Ghana.
The referee cannot ask them to take the goalkeeper off the turf because she's the only person who has the privilege of being attended to medically when she goes down. Oh yes, Alani, the captain, has been given the yellow card for dissent towards the referee. She was challenging the referee as to why she was not asking the medical team to take Amenyeku off the pitch because they were wasting time. I think she knows the rules. She knows the rules that it's only the goalkeeper who has the privilege of being attended to. If after a reasonable time the referee sees that she cannot, nothing can be done about it, then maybe she would suggest. But until then, no player, nobody has the right to tell the referee to ask the goalkeeper to be treated off the pitch. Because once the goalkeeper leaves the pitch, it means that she's not coming back.
Nigeria will be looking back and asking how the Ghanaians came back from a goal down to take the lead. They must have taken things for granted, but Ghana knew exactly what they wanted. Yusuf Basege up against Christopher Danjuma. Danjuma is complaining, not too sure what he's asking the assistant referee.
They are complaining about the time.
It's got to do with the discretion of the referee on what he wants to do with the remaining time. If he's going to add up for the goalkeeper being treated on the field, is another one altogether. But she's got the final say.
But like we said, the Ghanaians would have to be very, very careful entertaining the Nigerians and any ball within their goal area. Because if Abiba had not been there to intercept, Afi was clearly beaten, and it could have been another story with the Nigerian probably finding the net.
Mukarama made the difference against Tanzania. She could be Ghana's heroine if the game ends this way. Alani. Ghana have another player down. We're doing 2 minutes of additional time for first half of extra time. Amia, her introduction seems to have brought some stability in the Ghanaian midfield.
She is the kingpin of the midfield.
She's done incredibly well. She's
and
coming.
Her absence saw how unstable the midfield was, but she came in, and I think that Masigi knew exactly what he wanted from her, and she's executing the plan.
Nigeria in possession now. Here is Ezekiel up against Abiba. She's pushed the Ghanaian defender down. Free kick against Nigeria's Ezekiel for pushing down Ghana's Abiba Issa.
She better watch it. Otherwise, she probably would also end up going into the books of the referee. Already they have 3 players booked.
Yeah.
There, the goal scorer, the goalkeeper, before she went off.
Molina, yes, she got yellow carded for time wasting.
Yes.
1-2. The first minute of additional time. Nigeria on the move. Here comes Blessing Okpe. Okpe wants to shoot. It takes a deflection, but it's not beating Ghana's goalkeeper Amenyaku, because she's alert this time. She's not going to be caught ball watching. Abiba Issa with another clearance. Mefia Nyame. Here comes Mukarama. She's finding it difficult to go past the Nigerian centre back. That's the end of the first half of extra time here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. African Games 13th edition 2023. Women's football finals. We're going for the extra time break, but before the extra time break, it is the Ghanaians who are some 15 minutes away from becoming champions of the African Games.
If you are a fan and you're a neutral person, you would want this game not to end. But if you are a Ghanaian, you would want the 15 minutes to fly away so fast. On the other hand, if you are a supporter of the green-shirted ladies, you would want the 15 minutes to be extended so you can get some more time to see if you can get the equalizer.
Yusuf Basegi, one of the best coaches in women's football on the continent, is giving reason why he's been ever present at the top level of women's coaching in Africa.
Danjuma is also a man of his own when it comes to women's football.
He is.
And so, 2 great minds on the continent.
And interestingly, the 2 coaches have all had stints with the senior teams. Basigi with the Queens, and then Danjuma with the Super Falcons as well. Second half, extra time underway in Cape Coast. Oh, lovely play from Mefia Nyame with the outside of Obuchi. Is trying to find Mukarama, but Obuchi clears for Nigeria. And if the Ghanaians are to win this game at the end of the extra time, the fans must have taken a lot of the credit, must be given a lot of the credit for the relentless support they've handed this team, even when they went down by a goal. The 12 man have obviously done the trick for the Ghanaians, but it's early days though. Some more minutes to play for, some 14 more minutes.
That's a lot of time in football. Within that 14 minutes, anything can happen. Ghana could possibly get more goals. The Nigerians could possibly equalize and overtake the Ghanaians. It all depends on the strategy and the tactics and the awareness.
And yet the goal, Guchuku, straight to Afi Amenyeku. And Nigeria have a player down. Okuchuku was trying her best to get the ball into an advancing player of the Falconets, but the one who was advancing into the Ghanaian territory, Judith Oka, has ended up going down injured. She was the one that initiated the move. She got the ball to Okuchuku. She was waiting for the return, a missed kick, and she went down.
She went down her own. I think she misstepped. She's pulled a muscle. She's pulled a muscle. I think she overstretched.
Nigeria trailing Ghana, having a player down in the Ghanaian 18-yard box. She's refusing to go on the stretcher, but eventually she gets on it.
I mean, after the last time I saw a packed to capacity stadium supporting women's football was at the Accra Sports Stadium on 14th February 2004, an Olympic qualifier final game between Ghana and Nigeria. On that day, it was a drawn game that had to be decided on penalties. I haven't seen such an euphoria in women's football in Ghana for a while. But this evening, the fans at Cape Coast have come out and they are being rewarded.
I think the organizers have done an amazing job. They put in some exciting events in the build-up to this game. They actually brought some musicians to entertain the crowd during halftime. It's something the fans knew about, so they wanted to be part of it. It is Mukarama. What did the Ghana say? Mukarama, that's selfish play for Mukarama. She should have passed the ball to Tracy Chum. She was in a better position to score. Good free kick taken by Abiba Isa. Flicked on. And Mukarama did well to get the ball past Ogbuchi. Relentless play from Mukarama, but one thing on her mind, to get it at the back of the net when Tracy was a better option. Mayfair goes down right in the center of the field. Free kick for Ghana.
I think having taken the lead, the Ghanaians have now gotten a new step in their, a spring in their step, stronger. Is it empowered or emboldened to dare to attack the Nigerians the way they are harassing them now? That is how it should have been from the start.
No problem for Nigeria's goalkeeper. Comfort Yeboah intelligently wins the goal kick for Ghana, coming off the boot of Nigeria's number 9, Judith Oka.
Time is ticking away.
Okuchuku. It's a foul against Ghana.
Hananyame.
It is Faiza Abdul Rashid going in with a tackle. Free kick for Nigeria. 9 more minutes to go. Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
The medics have been on call almost the entire duration of the game.
Because of the intensity and the physical nature of this game, they keep coming on the pitch anytime a player goes down. Free kick for Nigeria. The reigning champions, 8 minutes away from being dethroned. Free kick for Nigeria. Captain Alani to take. Okpe, Oka, all in the Ghanaian box. Alani swings one inside. Ghana defends well. And Tracy Chum gets the ball away for Ghana, but there's no Mukarama to the end of it.
I think at this moment, the intention was to clear the ball as far as you could. Don't bother about the outcome of it. Just clear it from the Ghana area and ensure that at least they could catch some breath.
Seven more minutes away from a Ghana victory. 7 more minutes away from Nigeria to come level. It's 2-1 for the host nation.
Mission win gold on home soil, becoming a reality. Our operation retain gold.
Here is Okuchuku for Nigeria. Goes past Abiba. Here is Okuchuku. But that's some clever defending from Hannah Nyame.
She was hoping to get a penalty,
but she won't get it because it was a clean tackle from Hannah Nyame. Alani. Abiba will allow it to roll over. It doesn't go. Can see tired legs in the Ghanaian side. Mukarama has been heckled by Nigeria's number 10, Philomena Yina. Ghana coming up with a substitution. So Faiza Abdul Rashid, she came off the bench and she's been taken off again. Sarah Koulibaly comes in for Ghana. Sarah Koulibaly in for Faiza Rashid. Ezekiel Amenyeku not in a hurry to even grab the ball. Chance for Ghana. Mefia Nyame trying to set up Mukarama, but Oladipo with some real good defending. The Nigerian centre-back showing great strength to stop Mukarama from causing any major problems for the Nigerians as they chill Ghana 2-1 with 4 more minutes to go. Mefianya miss balling. Nigeria in possession now. Okpe to Okuchukwu. Okuchukwu. Hana Nyami once again steps up for Ghana. Calm, composed, but very, very hard-working defender. Alani's ball flicked on by Okpa. Chance for Nigeria. Effort is blocked by Kubrie. Here is Mukarama. It's a 1v1 against Nigeria's Oladipo, and Mukarama is stopped. Philomena Yena's efforts only as far as a throw-in for Ghana.
This extra time has been a really entertaining and interesting one. No dull moments. Each side trying to undo the other. But it is the Ghanaians who can't smile because they are in the lead. The Nigerians are under pressure because their reign is almost over. It's under threat, serious threats. And unless they can produce something within the last few minutes left of this game, it will be over.
Yosef Basegi's Black Princess is on the verge of making history. Is Abiba's throw-in. Ezekiel clears for Nigeria. Comfort Yaboa's header back. Kubile Yaboa. Amia to Abiba. Al-Hassan. Tracy Chum is a lovely pass. She's looking for Mefia Nyame, and Mefia is up against the Nigerian captain Alani. What's she up to, Mefia? She sends the ball in. Not good enough with a goal kick. She's lifted up by the Nigerian captain. That's a delight to watch. 1 more minute to 120 minutes of grilling, entertaining, competitive football. It's Okuchukwu for Nigeria. Last moment to equalize. Sends the shot across and it's not causing any problems for the Ghanaians. It's a goal kick. Okuchukwu is left dejected and disappointed. Indication of additional time about to be indicated. So Ghana 2, Nigeria 1. Not sure we'll go more than 5 minutes, but there's a player down. Two minutes of additional time. Christopher Denjuma, I'm sure he's taking a look at the additional time and he'll be asking, how do we get back?
Basigi would also be thinking, how do I get my girls to protect this lead?
Basigi should be home and dry at this point, but another Ghanaian player goes down.
And Danjuma is angry because she thinks the Ghanaians are deploying the time-wasting tactics. That is Nyako.
Looks like it is
Hana Nyame.
Hana Nyame. Basigi is not happy. Hana Nyame is wasting time, but it could be a genuine injury. I don't think she's faking.
So the referee is calling for the stretcher. No time to waste in this final moment.
Basigi doesn't want to take chances. You win, grab your medals, and start focusing on the World Cup. But the fitness levels of these girls should be a matter of concern to the coach, because how fit they stay here will determine how far they go in the World Cup in Colombia.
That is how CAF decided that the under-20 teams should rather represent at these African Games instead of the senior teams, because this is a good training for them. And so you realize that Cameroon were the missing ones out, but Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco were all here. Unfortunately, Morocco didn't make their cuts.
Alani Mefia Nyame. Ball is controlled by Nigeria's Chioma Olise. She's been quiet in this evening's game. She's been one of their best players, but not against Ghana. Abiba Issa, she's been amazing for the Ghanaians in defense. She's refusing to take the ball right behind her. Oka has got to pick it up for the Ghanaians.
It's interesting, the kind of psychological tactics.
Philomena Yena Okuchuku. Blessing Okpe goes down, and that's the final whistle.
It's all over.
Ghana have won gold at the 13th Africa Games, Accra 2023. A feat masterminded by Yusuf Basigi, the same coach who won gold for Ghana in 2015. He's been able to do same with the Black Princesses of Ghana. He's guided Ghana to beat Nigeria again after guiding Ghana to beat Nigeria in the inaugural Wafu B Under-20 Championship last year in Kumasi. The Ghanaians have repeated what they did to the Nigerians back last year here in Cape Coast. Ghana, gold medalists, the 2023 13th edition of the Africa Games. 2-1 in favor of the Ghanaians, and what a way to win your gold medal. They consider the first goal when Nigeria's Lobet Ede scored. Back from recess, the Ghanaians equalized through Tracy Chum, and when it mattered most, Mukarama Abdullahi stood up to be counted and scored the winning goal for the Ghanaians. It's over, and Ghana are champions. Roslyn, an amazing feat achieved by the Ghanaians.
Mission accomplished. They set out on a mission to win gold on home soil, because this is the land of gold, formerly called Gold Coast. So there was no way they were going to make the gold elude them once it was brought home. And rightly so, Basigi has led the Princesses to make this dream come true. I mean, great comeback story, great comeback story. These are the things that make football what it is.
But the Nigerians have not disgraced themselves. The only thing they'll be looking back at is how they scored first and allowed the Ghanaians to come back and win. The Ghanaians have repeated what they did to the Nigerians back in 2023 in Kumasi. Now, the male team of Ghana have a responsibility to replicate the feat achieved by the female team when they come up against Uganda in the men's final later on tomorrow. But for now, it's party time in Cape Coast and the whole of Ghana as the Princesses clinch gold at the Africa Games.
So it brings Ghana's gold haul to 7 this evening.
Basigi, your star player Mukarama made the difference. Your patience paid off. How do you react to that?
Yeah, just like I said earlier on, Mukarama is one player. She's a household name, and with time, I know with time she was going to make it. So that's why I had patience for her throughout and was using her, guiding her, and I would say that she's the most experienced striker among all the teams here. So I'm not surprised that she had this wonderful goal.
Congratulations, coach.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Celebration time for the Ghanaians. Time to wave the red, gold, black, green and the black star. Ghana emerges champions. Nigeria left disappointed but not disgraced.
At this moment you can understand their disappointments. For you to have taken a 24th minute lead and then you succumb to the lead and then you are beaten. I mean, it's painful, but of course this is Ghana. You are not playing.
So Ghana and Nigeria scoring it off in the finals of the women's football competition at the 13th Africa Games 2023. The Cape Coast Sports Stadium, the venue of attraction, as the two West African powerhouses lock arms once again in a battle for supremacy and bragging rights. Nigeria had an earlier chance when this free kick was nodded in by the goal scorer Lovett Ede, only to get onto the roof of the net. Tracy Chum's free kick, very close but unable to beat Nigeria's Omalina. The moment the Nigerians had their opening goal, poor goalkeeping from Ghana's Amenyaku, gifting Nigeria's Lovett Ede with a cool finish. It was handed to her on the plate and she took it really well.
Yes, and I mean, at these games, the Ghanaians, except the game against Ethiopia, conceded in each of the games they played in.
Mukarama had the chance to connect the ball to Tracy Chum, but she was unlucky. Her effort just hit upright. It could have been Ghana's equalizer even before the break, but unlucky Tracy hitting the upright. Yabua's free kick headed down by Mukarama, but there's nobody to the end of it to connect for Ghana. Those were one of the tense moments the Nigerians had to go through as the Ghanaians went in search of the equalizer. That's the incident that resulted in a near second goal. Again, it was Yabua who gifted the ball to Eda, and that's some classy defending from Ghana's Abiba. Nearly finding the back of the net. Nigeria's striker Delight Inso Isaac. I mean, you could have to prevent the one with the leg.
That's an alert goalkeeper because he could have beaten her.
At this point, if the Nigerians had scored, it would have been disastrous because Ghana were a goal down. But back from recess, the Ghanaians had renewed energy trying to go at the Nigerians, but they kept on coming and looking for a second. The goal scorer was trying to double her tally, but Ghana stayed tight at the back. This free kick into the side net, not troubling the Nigerians. And here Tracy with a quality finish to draw level for the Ghanaians. Lovely goal.
I mean, perfect strike. She seems to have made up for all the misses she had earlier, and you can understand the roar from the stands celebrating the goal.
And Mukarama will join her to celebrate right in front of the Ghanaian fans. And there she goes, Tracy Chum. Magnificent finish.
This evening there was no chair for her to do the kudu style of celebration. The king cometh.
Ghana kept on believing and putting pressure on the Nigerians. Eventually it paid off. Here Belin Nyako could have made it 2. She tried to lob the ball over the goalkeeper. Full time ended 1-1 with both teams gasping for breath after 90 minutes of football. Here Abiba collided with a goalkeeper. It nearly resulted in an own goal, but Mukarama's finish, exquisite, quality, top class. Awesome. The winning goal is the kind of goal that deserves to win you a gold medal. Quality finish from a quality player.
She brought her experience to bear, not only on the game, but in the kind of goals she scored.
Mukarama Abdullahi virtually wins the gold medal for Ghana with that right-footed drive. It got to a point in time, the fans were against her, and now they are loving her.
From villain to heroine.
Absolutely. And Ghana had to deny Nigeria this last opportunity. It had to be Abiba Issa. And when the final whistle went, the stadium just went alive as the Ghanaians celebrate their second gold medal winning feat at the African Games in the women's category. Full-time Ghana 2, Nigeria 1. Time for medal presentation ceremony.
So it's been an interesting final, Ghana versus Nigeria, and at the end of the day, the new champions are Ghana. And we would want to say thank you from commentary position in Cape Coast. So we meet again another time. Have a blessed evening.
It's been amazing. It's been an exciting coverage. Congratulations to the Ghanaians. Hopefully the male side of Ghana do same against Uganda. Thank you very much for joining us. Congratulations to Ghana. Better luck to Nigeria next time. Bye-bye for now.
Dark is bright. Black is bold. Black is every color all together. My thing, your thing, our thing mixed together. Black shines bright.
We have enough. A life of plenty for every child. We've had enough all along. There's enough choice for every child. Enough nutritious food, produced responsibly and sustainably, so children can thrive everywhere. Let's come together and stand with children to say we've had enough. Enough.
Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. With a new and improved taste. It's delicious and refreshing. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. You need to try it first.
This advert is FDA approved.
Every child is so unique.
You like no other.
Outstanding in every way.
It's me like no other.
So anytime you walk and play,
you like no other.
You are special like Indomie.
It's me like no other.
Did you know that every child on the planet has their own unique fingerprint like no other?
You like no other. I can play the drums. It's me like no other. I can sing.
Meters gone by with the women's long jump heptathlon, and there will be 5 heats overall for the women's 200 meters, and for the men there will be as many as 9 different heats. So it's a long morning of 200-meter running here at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's day 5 of the track and field event. We've seen a wonderful last 3 days of competition. Today should be another really great day indeed. So we will go to the lineup very shortly for Heat 1. And Heat 1 obviously has Maurice Lucia William out in lane 1 from South Sudan. There's Malawi's Asimenye Simwaka in lane 2. In lane 3 is Millicent Ndoro of Kenya. She's the more experienced of all of the athletes out there. The 36-year-old. Victoria Emilia Kasinda is also in the list. She is from Angola. She's running in lane 4. Claudine Injarosua of Madagascar is running in lane 5. Ngula Jade of Namibia is running in lane 6. Gavuka Mbula of Congo is running in lane 7. And Uganda's Jason Nyamuhunje is running out in lane 8.
Have you noticed that the Kenyan Millicent Ndoro is actually 37 years old?